You'll never guess what. They're at it again. Okay, this is This Week at Manchester United. It's where we round up all the social media goings-on involving our beloved Manchester United. Now, if you watch Full Time Devils quite often and you love our tactical, serious analysis, yeah, this isn't the place to be. You've got the previews, you've got the debates. Go and watch them. All the fan cams and all that, go and watch them. This is silliness, right? We review what's been going on in social media, okay? Mini Rio. This is silly, all right? And I just thought it would be the right thing to cheer everyone up at the moment, because let's face it, it's a bit of a disaster, innit, at the minute at United. It's honestly everywhere. Even Eric Cantona's Instagram, we saw it, didn't we? It's the only place I can start. What was going on? Someone sent me the video that Eric Cantona uploaded, and I thought it had been edited. I thought, like, he's not actually showing that on that, is he? But he was. No idea why. It was like the day before the derby or something like that. Just insane. Insane. Also, who was the video actually of? That was my initial worry, genuinely. My initial worry was, is that Cantona in the video? I mean, if it was, I mean, you know, fair play, Eric, kudos, I suppose. Yeah, Cantona, the original clip of the thing hitting the egg. Yeah, that obviously got removed eventually, and then he put up this picture, just put censored as the caption on that one. And then we recreated it on the picture announcing the preview, which at the time, we just thought was a bit of a laugh. Then Cantona saw it and commented on it. Yes! I love it. Honestly, every time Cantona comments on one of our posts, my head explodes. It's amazing, isn't it? I hope he's not watching this. He's going to get a bad impression if he's watching this. Eric, watch one of the previews much better. So a lot of people complain about Manchester United players on social media, especially off the back of a really bad result. A lot of people say they hate it when they just put the standard stock phrases online. But I'm one of those people who quite likes to see a player being honest on social media after a game and actually holding their hands up and saying, look, we messed up there, I messed up there, we need to get better than that. So you remember after the Everton game, David De Gea put this online, on Twitter, which I think was the perfect way to respond to a bad result. He put, difficult to put what I am feeling today into words. As captain, I want to say that the performance of the team today, on top of the result, was not up to the standard expected when you pull on this shirt. That is absolutely right, David De Gea. And that is, I think, a brilliant way to respond to a bad result. The perfect way. I'll tell you what's not the perfect way. Romelu Lukaku announcing his new frigging fragrance on Instagram. Where did this come from? We've just come off the back of pretty much confirming the fact we're going to be in the Europa League next season. And whoever's, I mean, let's face it, it's probably not Lukaku himself. It's probably his agent or something like that, or a social media team. But whoever's made that decision to put that out now, you're just asking for abuse, aren't you? You really are asking for it. Well, looks like a hot day in the background as well, but if you actually look at Lukaku's chest area, it looks a bit chilly, doesn't it? Look. Cut glass with them.
Have you seen Jane anywhere?
Hello. We've hidden there. Oh, he's blocked all the comments. Fair enough. But yeah, if you're interested in Romelu Lukaku's new fragrance, you can get it from all good Abercrombie stores in London, in Manchester, or in Brussels if you happen to be knocking about that area. But yeah, Romelu Lukaku is going to be smelling nice when he's coming up against them Italian defenders next year. Anyway, I love this as well from the women's game last week. Obviously, Manchester United women, they have won the league that they're in, so congratulations to the girls. I went and saw them actually a couple of weeks ago.
Gaz, your first game, what do you think of that?
It was my first game of football ever, to what I've actually watched, and they're just enjoying themselves out there. They're going to win the league, they're going to have a bit of a party. Really good, really entertaining, good fun. Also, one player, Martha Harris, she's been a great player for the women this year. However, she is known as someone who doesn't score many goals. She's a defender, and one particular fan, you may have seen him in the fan cam with Nat, from the fan cam's just gone from the women's game. He brought a big flag.
Martha scores, I shave my beard.
Brilliant. Last day of the season, obviously she scored. So Man United women actually provided him with the razor.
Amazing. I'm still speechless, to be fair.
It's good, and who can I say here for a men's player then? If Phil Jones scores before the end of this season...
Yeah, I'll shave all my head off.
Fuck that, no, because he might...
He's never going to score.
Yeah! Right, if Phil Jones scores before the end of this season, I'll shave my head. Yeah, that's right, I said it. I'll do it on Full Time Devil. If Phil Jones puts a ball in the back of the net for Manchester United this season, no, tell you what, I'll shave my beard and Jay Motti can shave his head. That's good then, because I've got the taking the piss out of Jay, and I genuinely will shave my head. Right, heading away from Old Trafford a minute, we need to head north, don't we? All the way to Winterfell for this next post, because I've just discovered this. John Bradley West, better known as Samwell Tarly in Game of Thrones, massive United fan. I didn't know this, but he posted this picture of him in a classic 99 retro top on Instagram the other day. So I think it should be our mission now to get him on Full Time Devils. John Bradley West, Samwell Tarly, we want you on this channel. We want you to discuss United with us. Drop him a tweet now, at John Bradley West, and tag us in it and say, we want you on Full Time Devils. Ask him, when is he coming on? We need to do this, we need to get him on. I think he'd be up for it. I think he's got a lot of time on his hands, hasn't he now, Samwell? You know, now the spoilers. I don't want to spoil Game of Thrones for everyone. Just bleep it out or replace it with something else. Also, Rio keeping fit on his Instagram. Here he is. Tank of a man, tank of a man. Put this as well in the caption. Them fully focused pics though. All these rappers talking big chains and shit. Can't match my one-of-a-kind piece in this pic. Hashtag gym motivation. Hashtag football. Hashtag fitness. Hashtag shredded. That could be Manchester United's new director of football.
No, I don't have any worries about him, because he's a strong character.
Also, got to give a shout out to Evera as well, who's got stuck in the comments there. Manchester United's official Instagram hero. He's just put Photoshop and fake chains. That's what he thinks he's done. He reckons Rio's in paint later on, just fucking making his muscles bigger. I don't know why I swore then. I love the banter that they have with each other on Instagram. Even all these years after they've played together, they're still ripping shreds out of each other online. I like it. More reaction online as well from the draw against Chelsea. Ander Herrera, who I thought had quite a decent game actually against Chelsea. He put this on Insta. While there is a chance, there is hope. Hope of reaching the Champions League, I presume he's meaning. I mean, that's easy to say for someone who's going to be playing for PSG next season, isn't it? Let's face it. Like, you're going to be playing in the Champions League, mate. Don't worry about it. Staying in Paris, actually, it's all been going on at PSG at the minute, isn't it? So we saw Mbappe pretty much nearly break someone's leg with a horror challenge. And then we saw Neymar starting fights with fans after the game as he was going up the steps. What's he doing? Seriously, like, look at me, lanky streak of piss. I could beat up Neymar on easy. We've rattled these fuckers, haven't we? We have properly rattled them. Honestly, Mbappe putting in tackles like that, Neymar swinging at fans. We're living rent-free in their heads. We're not even in the Champions League anymore, and they're still fucking... Club legends active on Instagram this week as well. David Beckham talking about that treble 99 reunion match. Does look like it'll be quite good, that Old Trafford big charity event. I'm quite looking forward to seeing some of those players who played in 1999 back playing at Old Trafford. Say that like I'm old enough to remember 1999. Like, I was watching Thomas the Tank Engine when Sheringham scored the equaliser. I don't know what was going on.
Beckham in towards Schmeichel. It's comfort to White York. Cleared. Giggs with a shot. Sheringham!
I am fucked today. I'm getting a new one in 4 weeks. I'm not giving a fuck at the minute. Honestly, I'm just flinging it around the house. And you know what? In the past on this channel, I have said how I am a long-term subscriber to Martial FC. This is going to take some defending, innit, though? Oh, it's funny, innit? Like, at the very least, you've got to say it's quite funny. He cannot be arsed, can he? He was out last night. He's definitely hungover. He's had a long one in 42s, definitely. For what is it? Saturday, Dirty Dance Floors, I think. Non-stop the Killers. It's good. Oh, fuck. My parking expires in 5 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Do you reckon I need to run now? Nah, yeah, I'll do it now. Oh no, I can do it from my phone. I can do it from here. Proper annoying though, that car park. It's like $5.20 for an hour, $5.20 for 2 hours, and a tenner for 3 hours. Fucking hell, you nearly got it. Also, not Manchester United related this, but Piers Morgan, everyone's favourite Twitterer, he put this on before. Never watched Game of Thrones and no desire to. It's a preposterous waste of time and eyeball energy. Yeah, that's a man who spent his whole life watching Arsenal. See you later. See you next time.